Okay, so we're going to do two things quickly. First thing is we want to find the inverse of the function. Okay, so here's a function that we're given to find the inverse of. So our process is this. Then we're going to rewrite it just as y equals 3x minus 11. This is really just a convenience. And the inverse is really, as we saw with the table, it flops x and y. So the input becomes the output becomes the input. So if I switch x and y here, x equals 3y minus 11. In some sense, I'm done. These are inverses. But I want to express it in terms of y equals. So I solve for y. So my first step is to switch the variables. Then I'm going to say x plus 11 equals 3y. And then I'm going to divide by 3. X plus 11 over 3 equals y. And so my inverse function is f inverse of x equals x plus 11 over 3. Okay, and you can kind of see how that is the inverse. And maybe you could have done this without that process, but that's the procedure we'll use. That's thing one. Here's thing two. Is we are given two functions and we're asked to verify that they are inverses. And here we have to do two things. So f and g, we want to show that they're inverses. I need to first find f composed with g of x. So that's f of g of x. And what I'm hoping, if they're inverses, is that I will get x. So f of g of x is x plus 12 over 7, which is 7 times x plus 12 over 7 minus 12. Okay, and if I do a little algebra here, little canceling, I can cancel these 7s. So that leaves me with x plus 12 minus 12, which of course is x. So that's good. Now the trick is I need to do it in the other direction, and we'll talk about why in an upcoming class. It's a cliffhanger. Okay, so I got to find g composed with f of x. So that's g of f of x. And so that's g of 7x minus 12. And I'll go here. So g is x plus 12 over 7. So it's 7x minus 12 plus 12 over 7. So I'm just replacing the x with a 7x minus 12. And that gives me a 7x minus 12 plus 12. Those cancel over 7, which leaves me with 7 over 7x, which is just x. So it's x in both directions, so they are inverses. And I have confirmed it. And there you go.